Hi, Jason, again, after a few months of not uploading. Yeah, I've really focused a lot less on this channel recently, because I just couldn't think of much to post. I know my Portal videos don't do that well, but they're the easiest to make, and I think I just want to talk about stuff on the channel, you know? Anyway, this level is called Crumbly Stumbly Bumbly by Hovering Harry, and multiple others, I think. I'll credit them in the description and thumbnail, if there are multiple others. I don't remember. I have a feeling I was meant to fall. But it is a cave decoration thing, which is nice with the broken... That's going to be the actual thing I need to do. Someone on the Mike Astro Discord server requested this one. So that's what I'm doing. It looks nice. Yeah, Hovering Harry tends to have pretty good-looking puzzles. Oh, there's a skylight there. So we're not that far underground. Anyway, about the channel. I think I will just focus more on talking about things on the channel. Make the main point of the videos me just trying to get my thoughts out rather than trying to get views in that like I was previously caring about. Because, yeah, I don't think there's anything I can do to make this channel big. Most videos I don't like making, especially very high energy stuff. I'm just not a fan of that. Alright, here's the laser. Not sure what I can do from here, if I can find a way to get over there. Or maybe connect the funnel to there. I think that's what I need to do. I'm not sure how. I have that up there, but I don't think I can get up there. How do I even get back? There's no port surfaces over there. There is this. I think might allow me to go down here. Yeah, okay. My previous video on the channel is the Ultra Kill Piercer Perfect challenge I did a few months ago. I did complete that challenge. I did actually succeed. Made all 4 parts, but the videos just were not good. They were just boring. The first one was like iffy, but the rest was just a snooze the whole time. Couldn't even get through editing it. It was good. Should have at least made part 2 before uploading part 1. Need to do this again because I realized the whole point was to preserve a portal over here, I think. Was it? Yes, it was, because when I place this here, I can put it on the funnel. And once it's over there, I can grab the cube from here. I don't think there's anywhere here I can place it other than that. Not sure that does anything, though. I need this to be here to actually use it. Or that. I have no clue I'm meant to get something there. There's just nowhere that hooks there, I think. Unless there's this. It does something. Oh, maybe there is. That can go down if this is powered somehow. Let me just power this. I don't think it's going to do anything with me not over there, but... Ah, whoops. Okay, placing the right portal this time. It does what? Yeah, it just seems to open that up. Doesn't do anything if I'm not over there. Which really means I need to be able to go through the funnel. I have the funnel when I'm over here. If I have the funnel when I'm over here, that means I got here somehow. Or that this was open and I placed a... no. Or maybe this was open, I'm over there, I can place a portal onto the funnel from that angle, then ride it this way, get to here, and then ride it that way. I think that's what I need to do. So, how do I properly get the funnel? I want to be over there with the laser. If I'm over there with the laser, how did I get there? Because I either went through with the laser, which is impossible, or I got over there. I could do this to get the laser over. Right? I just need to be able to get over there, which I absolutely can, I think. Right? I just need to, from here, be able to turn that off while I'm over here. Which means I likely need to do this again. Okay, back in this state. So to get over there, with the laser pointing this way, and I want to have that open. I need to have a portal here, and be over there, which means I likely need to go through the blue portal to get over there. And then I can just place this. Followed by either do I? No, I don't respawn the cube. I just immediately place it. I'm considering whether or not I should respawn the cube before I place it, actually, because I might either want to have the cube or not. I think either way I'm going to have the cube, if I respawn it or not. Because by respawn it, I'm going to have the cube. If I don't, then the cube's going to get into that funnel. Eventually, I'm going to get into that funnel too, so I'm going to be able to have the cube regardless. It does not matter if I respawn it or not. Okay. And finally, I have turned this on for first time. Can get into here. Ooh. Generator thing. Neat. Okay, the puzzle has changed slightly. With this now being active, that falling away. Now I can get the laser in the funnel over here. That got reset, of course it did. This, I think, causes this to go down, allowing me to traverse around. That bit over there seems relatively unchanged. Let me check. Oh, this is now blocking. Neat. And there's this. Can you climb this? Oh, you can. Oh, that's unusual. And there's an extra portal surface up here. Hey, I have returned after doing a different thing. This is an interesting puzzle. Also weird that they have a ladder. Like, this could have been a stair, and I guess it doesn't actually affect puzzle other than making it more compact and look nicer, but it's just weird. Not used to that. Wait, now how do I get back? Oh, yeah. This again. I always forget that this is a thing I can do. Yep, I see that goes down. Alright. Now, with this. How could I possibly get this? I think my first course of action is to get the cube out here somehow. To possibly place it after the relay. Since I can't bring it past these jail bars, I need to bring it past this. Meaning I need a laser while I'm over here, and the cube. Similar state to what I had when I got that. So I just need to do everything again, excluding the fact that I can pass that. It is also important to note that in order to get over there with a funnel... How do you get over there with a funnel? Is there any way to do that? Yes, by putting a funnel there and riding across while up here. So I need laser, and I need to switch that to a funnel while I'm up there. Or while I'm here? Oh, that's weird. Do you exactly know how I'd be able to do that? Yeah, if I just placed a laser somewhere else entirely, like there. But that would require being over here with a laser, which would only be possible if the cube was pointing into there, which is something I need to do. Alright, that is something I will do then. How do I do that? Like this. Is that helpful at all? I actually don't see it as helpful at all. Yeah, because what I really need is to be able to go back there, which is already a thing that I figured out because in my previous way of getting there, I did not actually go through that. Meaning I need to do the whole thing again. This thing again. Oh wait, I did use that fact. Oh no. I did use the fact that this was open to get the cube over. Ah. Oh no. It's very different. Okay. I need to be able to get the cube. Well, if I connect this and go across this way using the funnel, I can place a funnel there, respawn the cube, and bring it across. I won't be over there, but the cube and the funnel will. Alright. Now, do I want to go over there, or do I want to go back? I can go back with the funnel. Or I might want to go over there and position the cube somehow. Well, if I go over there and position the cube, that's a state that I've already been in. That's not a very unique thing from what I've just done. So I probably want to go back to actually see more states. I'm not sure how this helps me. Yeah, I still don't have any ideas. Just look around and I just don't see anything that I can do to modify that cube somehow without just going over there with a portal. And that's a state I've already been in. The fact that I moved it over with the funnel doesn't do anything, and I feel like that's going to be a clever thing I had to have done somehow. But I don't see anything I can do actually from here. Huh. Guess in the meantime I'll think about it and say something. Because I moved recently, moved houses, which has been one of the reasons there's been such a long gap between videos. I'm just dealing with all the stuff that comes with moving. And trying to do other adult things because I am quite young, just starting to become an adult, trying to get a job, trying to understand at least more things that I need to understand, but most of my knowledge is Portal 2. That would have possibly done something. Is there something to do with the orientation of that cube when it drops? Because it drops pointing that direction. If I change it so that it's doing that... So if I change it so that it's doing that, I'll possibly, in the funnel, I can do that, and it'll intersect the laser. Okay, that's too late, but see where I'm coming from? It'll, like, fall onto that platform. That feels wrong of a mechanic. That doesn't feel like a good thing, but it does always drop in that orientation. It doesn't, like, tumble out of there, which those droppers tend to do, so that this sort of implies the intended mechanic here. It's just really hard to gauge that distance. Oh! Oh, I did drop it! Okay, I don't think it's supposed to do that because it does, like, slightly slide when that happens. Oh. Oh, man. I thought I was doing something clever. I thought I was actually solving it. Because it is weird that it is always dropping at that angle. It feels like a very suspicious angle to drop at. But once it falls out of the funnel, yeah, it'll bounce. I feel like if they wanted to make that clearer, they would have, like, added indents to that platform. Hold on, wait, will this actually... It puts... Oh, that's funny. I'm still trying it because it feels like it's like the only thing I can think of that I could do. It's like, yeah, no, it always bounces in that way. So I don't think that's that. Like, what else could I possibly do to get the cube over there? In order to get the cube pointing into that laser and actually leave that area after positioning the cube, a portal would need to be over there, and a portal would need to be somewhere else. If this portal is not here, because I already know how to easily move the cube with a portal here, then the portal must be either on the funnel, which, if it's on the funnel, then that's already mission accomplished, trying to get a funnel over there, or it is over there. In which case, how did I place the portal over there when I was over here? Oh, it's respawn. I didn't recognize that. I didn't notice. Well, that makes it easier. I just respawn the cube rather than having to place this. I can just have it drop into the water over there. That makes things so much easier. Usually I think of cubes with buttons not as respawn, but this one definitely is. Okay. So, what do I do with it? Put it in the funnel. Yeah, it's the exact same moves as last time, except rather than going over there myself and grabbing the cube, I just drop it. Wait, before I drop it, I need to know that this is actually the proper thing I'm trying to do. Because if it is not, say, I'm up there, dropped it, yeah, then there'd be no way for me to actually grab the cube again. It drops down, but then I can't actually grab it. Like, I do this, and I can't place my portal there. Why is it not respawning? Okay, just to test it. The water is not respawn. Okay, the water is not goo. Water is kind of refreshing. Hold on, wait, I was doing that as a joke. The water's actually safe? What? Okay. And there's swimming mechanics. That's actually already a thing that's in Portal, I think. You can swim in goo, it just hurts really fast. Okay. Huh. Was not expecting that. Funny. Not the intended thing, though. Okay, back in this state, where I could, if I so desired, put that cube into the funnel by placing Portal there. It would not actually fall into goo and get destroyed. The only way to really fizzle the cube would be putting it through this. Which is totally a thing I could do. Wait, I could just bring the cube over with this. That seems helpful. Yeah, that seems very helpful. And also crushing it. Could I hypothetically crush it? Or like putting it under here? Then respawn it after it gets crushed? That would be a move for later, if that ends up being a move. I think. Plus, I could easily respawn it by just throwing it into the fizzler, if I so desired. How do I use the fact that I have these two places connected now to my advantage? The downside being that currently I do not have the cube over there. And I do not know of a way to get the cube over there because I cannot pass it through jail bars. Maybe it is actually crushing. Could I respawn it, then put a funnel up there somehow? Can I get over there with a funnel? No, if I get over there with a funnel, it's already solved. It's already what I want. But I could do this. I'm gonna have to be fast if I want to do that, though. Because I need to fizzle it. And no, I don't. I don't need to be fast at all. I can just put it next to it. Grab it through. And do that. It just dawned on me that I turned off the music. Turned off the music. No, I didn't. No, the last puzzle I played off camera had music. I never turned that off. I think this map just doesn't have music. That's why I'm not hearing anything. Huh. But here I am in this state now, which is what I wanted. Oh, okay. Now I'm over here and can grab a funnel somehow. No, don't want to use a funnel. I want to get on this thing. And while I'm on this thing, I place portal there, place portal back there, walk over here, and place a portal here to get the funnel. The reason I want the funnel is because I want to be able to go through there with a funnel. The reason I want to go over there with a funnel is that I can get the laser directly without needing to go through the cube. And if I have the laser directly there, does that even help? Because what I want is laser up there when I have the cube. I want to have the cube while I go up there in a funnel, but to get up there in a funnel, I would need to have the cube with me, I think. Or just already have the cube up there, which I can do if I have a laser there, I think. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Let's try it. Let's just try it. What's the worst that could happen? I don't solve the puzzle and I reload the save state. Oh. That's weird positioning. Whatever, I don't think it actually matters. Not like there's any other thing that I could power on the same height. So, now that I'm over here with the cube, I just do the exact same thing I previously was doing. Just with a cube now. And now that I'm here... Hold on. Wait. I need to place something there. I don't have anything to place there, which I can very easily place it there by going up again. And placing that. Ah, that should be the solution. That's it, solved. Done. There we go. Oh. I'm back. I thought that was the end there. Thought there was nothing. Oh, yeah, this thing. I totally forgot about that thing. Okay, cool. That is a good puzzle for the first one back. Happy to have played it. I've also been doing a lot of other stuff off camera just to, get back into the doing stuff mindset. Been doing some the Taos Principle stuff. I might upload something relating to that. I don't know. I'm mostly just going to change my main focus of the channel from trying to run a good channel to just like talking on it. Kind of like a personal journal thing as I play puzzles. I don't know. I might. We'll see what happens. Well, yeah, that was it for today.